Welcome back to the channel, everybody. Good to see you here again. And welcome to the woodshed once again. Little winter wood stacking. I don't want to run out. Retire, they said. You'll have time for everything you need to get done. Take it easy. That's what I heard all the time. Yeah, you can just take it easy and do whatever you want to now. Yeah. I'll drink to that. It's not going to happen, but welcome back to the Hidden D here. It's about 20 degrees now, I guess. Beautiful blue sky today. We've got snow coming in a couple days again, so an opportunity to sit down and have a short discussion with you today. It was minus 11 this morning when I got up. Some of you just went into a state of shock. It's a dry cold, my wife said. Yeah, I'm feeling rather dry and cold. Yes, I was. Absolutely. So I just got to do some stacking here real quick. Professor Jeremiah had a really good video the other day, and I guess it's more of a 2 or 3 part video. He was talking about the looming, what'd you call it, Professor? You called it the tobacco... I can't think of what it was. This is like the apocalypse. Tobaccapocalypse. No. All right. Thanks a lot for writing a word that I can't say. It's the tobacco apocalypse. But one of the things I got out of that was how important it might become for some of us in the YouTube pipe community, at least, to kind of help each other out on some blends that we're no longer maybe going to be able to buy, and we're going to want something similar. But we're not going to know where to get it. If you're like me, I'm pretty slow at trying new things. Oh, I've got my Rattray back out today, and some Carter Hall. Carter Hall is the wood stacking, the official woodshed wood stacking tobacco for pipes. Carter Hall, official wood stacking tobacco. But anyhow, that's my one for this video. Somehow, it would be nice to hear some of, in the future, as we get moving forward, some advice for some of us. You know, as some of you might know if you watch the older videos, Sutliff has got 3 or 4 of my favorite blends in it, and one being Sunset Rum, which is the one I use to mix my personal blend, Porch Time, is not going to be available anymore. So we're going to be missing out on some blends, and I think that we could do ourselves a big favor and lean on each other a little bit to share some knowledge. Professor Jeremiah, I think you were right on the mark. I mean, I'm not a tobacco big seller hoarder type of guy. You know, I won't buy 3 or 4 pounds of something normally. I don't have the funds to generate those kinds of orders or the desire to keep them around. And a lot of times, as many of you may not know, aromatics don't jar quite as well. You may disagree with me. It's just they do change when they're jarred a long time. So they do well. They're just sometimes they age and they change a little bit. Some do really well, some don't. Now, like Haunted Bookshop for me, I won't smoke Haunted Bookshop right out of the tin. If I buy it, I put it in a jar, and it's usually at least aged 6 months before I open it again. And I think it's so much better after it's aged. Maybe somebody that's got a little more knowledge about the leaf can explain that to me, but much better taste. But back to the subject at hand. some sharing of some good blends that are similar or maybe enjoyable. You know, I smoke primarily aromatics and gentle aromatics at that. I don't like soupy. You know, everybody complains about the wet, soupy tobaccos, overly topped, too much flavor, very wet in the bowl, gurgly, you name it. I like mild ones. You know, TK6 is a good cherry blend for me. Obviously, Pennsylvania Dutch Treat, probably the best cherry blend on the market. That's just my opinion. I don't like Colt Blood Red Moon. Don't try to sell me on it. Tried it, been there, didn't like it. But Pennsylvania Dutch Treat, that's a rich cherry treat. Not overly strong, but fabulous tobacco leaf. But I would love to hear some suggestions on those types of mild blends. English aromatics, I am kind of getting into where I really like those, but you know, some of those are going away. So it hit me just a little bit to maybe share some, not the knowledge that I have, because I don't have a lot, but share the opportunity for us to kind of come together and either comment under this video, and that would be great because I'd love to read them, or make some videos of your own and talk about some of your good blends that we're still going to be able to buy. That's what's really striking me, and I'm not bitter about this whole buyout thing. It is what it is. But continuing on, finding things that we like and enjoy and can find to buy. I have a couple of really favorite tobaccos that I just can't find anymore. You know, I haven't been able to buy them in years. Esoterica Cardiff was one of them. I thought Esoterica Cardiff, and pardon me if I'm saying it wrong, is like Carter Hall luxury. It reminded me so much of Carter Hall, but the blend was just spectacular. But it's about $40 a bag, and good luck finding it. So, you know, what can we do to help each other out in that world? If you've tuned in and, you know, you don't necessarily come here for tobacco talk and you're thinking that today's going to be a good story or a story time, well, every once in a while, I talk about pipes and tobacco. So, if you're not up for that, then come back next time. There's always a story to be told. So, that's what I wanted to encourage you on today. You know, it's one of those things where you're helping a neighbor. We may not be neighbors. We may not even live on the same continent, which is the absolute great part about what we have here on YouTube. These videos together, we're friends, we're cohorts, and I appreciate that so much. I love hearing from you guys. You know that I tell you that all the time. But this is one of those things I think we can probably help each other out. I know Cornell and Deal has a big line of stuff, and I've had a hard time finding things in Cornell and Deal that I can enjoy because I'm like Papa Bear Gary. I'm a little sensitive to Virginias, so stuff that's Virginia heavy bothers my mouth. So Cavendish and Burley Heavy or Burley Central, those type of things, light aromatics, English aromatics, that's what I'm looking for. And I don't know what you're looking for, but maybe we can help each other find blends that are going to still be available. And I think that would be a good use of our time here in the next few weeks on the YTPC. And that's it. I got wood to stack. I got wood to stack, and I got to get it stacked because it's going to snow. And I don't need that covered with snow because it'll be even harder to stack then. So here's to all you guys. Make it the best day yet, all right? Make it a good week. We're right here at just getting to the end of it. So as Jonathan would say, you know, be kind to each other. that kind of goes along with making your day the best one yet. You know, it's hard. I had an experience this week that was really in my face. A gruff person gave me a hard time. I always struggle with the turn the other cheek part. I was getting ready to turn both of his. You don't know me well enough to yell at me with that language, fella. If he knew me, he wouldn't be doing it. Oh, I have a good time, but I have a short level of acceptance for belligerent fools. So, with that said, and forgotten now because I don't need to think about that, let's make it a great day. Let's help each other out. And if you want to come help me stack wood, you can do that too. Really make it a great week. Praying for some of you that's been going through a lot. I really am. Man, it's hard to hear, but if we don't hear it, we don't know what each other are going through. And sometimes you can be of help because you've went through it already. And that, to me, is the biggest reason to get to the other side, to make it through, to persevere, because you can be a help to somebody else. So maybe today you can help somebody else that's going through something you've already conquered. And by conquered, I mean you made it through it. We don't always come out successful, and we don't even always come out the victor, but we do come out the other side. So let's help each other out today. And I can't wait to hear some of your good blends that we can still get and look forward to. So with that said, back to wood stacking for me. So God bless you all. We'll see you soon. Randy, Ragamuffinpiper. Let me finish my coffee, and then I'll get back to work. Don't want to overstay my union break here.